What's up guys, it's your girl Felicia Young. Welcome back to my channel. As always, if you are new here, please make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Give this video a big thumbs up, comment, and share. If you are back to my channel guys, thank you so much. As always, like I say, I truly appreciate your support. It's what definitely keeps me motivated and keep making these videos for you guys. So thank you so much. So today I'm gonna jump right in. I'm doing an everyday makeup look. This look was actually requested by a really good friend of mine, and you know what, I had time to burn today, so I was like, you know, let me go ahead and show you guys what I do on a regular basis. Okay, so it's actually not that difficult. My everyday look is so versatile. You can literally wear whatever lippy you want to wear with this makeup look, and you'll see that at the end of the video, so make sure you stay tuned to the very end. Okay, so I'm gonna jump right into my eyebrows guys. That is the basic first thing to do with whatever look I'm doing. I jump straight into my eyebrows, and I'm using my MAC Shape and Shade marker, and I love this marker because it makes my eyebrows full, thick, and natural. Okay, so after that, I'm gonna jump into my primer, and this is by NYX Honey Do Me Up. And low-key, this is my second time actually using this, so I kind of forgot how thick this primer is, and I put way too much on. As you can tell, I'm caking that shit on, and you can see that my face is turning white, but not because of the primer. That's my sunscreen is actually coming off because the primer isn't, I guess, gelling well with the sunscreen. But I'm gonna try to rub that in as well as I possibly can. And yeah, we still gonna make it do what it do. I'm looking crazy right now, but I'm gonna rub it in good. Alright, so after I rub that in really nicely, I'm gonna jump right into my concealer. And guys, hold up, I gotta tell you about this Colourpop concealer, because this Colourpop concealer is everything. I have literally went through maybe 4 or 5 concealers within the last year, and I've only had this for 2 days, and I'm putting it above all the other concealers that I've purchased. This concealer is thick, it's adhesive, it's creamy, and it's full coverage, so it actually covers the hyperpigmented spots, and that's what concealers are supposed to be made for. So yeah, I'm laying that down with one of my brushes, and this is by Morphe. All the brushes that I'm using in this tutorial guys are by Morphe, and I will have the link in the description box down below for you guys, so you guys can see the exact brushes that I'm using, because I don't actually remember the name of this brush set, but I'll have it linked down below, so be sure to check that out if you're interested in the brushes that I'm using for this tutorial. So now I'm taking my big flat concealer brush, and this is also included in the set, and I'm blending that concealer out really nicely. I like to get as close to my brow bone as possible so there's no harsh lines or just clumped up concealer up there. I want to make sure that I blend that out really good. And low-key, these brushes are the truth, for real. Like, these brushes are so good quality. Like, the bristles on these brushes are so soft, they're not hard, so it doesn't feel like they're stabbing me, which I really appreciate. Again, like I said, I'll have that link down below, the Morphe brushes that I'm using. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and continue to blend that out. So I'm going to finish up with my eyebrows by making sure that I blend it really nicely in between the bridge of my nose. Eyebrows are very particular. You want to make sure that it's nice and squared off, but not too squared off. So I like to use the eyeshadow blending brush to kind of blend out that concealer so it just looks natural. It doesn't look like a straight line, because no eyebrows are like perfect like that. So you want to make sure that you kind of just blend that in so that it looks as natural as possible. That's my preference. Not everybody is going for that look obviously, but I like my eyebrows to look still natural and nice and tapered up. Alright, so one thing I wanted to mention about this concealer is that it has a warm undertone, and you guys already know if you watch my previous videos, my under eyes are my most problematic part of my makeup routine because I like to make sure that I cover up those dark circles as much as possible. And this concealer has such a warm undertone, as you can see that I'm placing it under my eyes, that is literally canceling out those dark circles, which I think that's like one of the main reasons why I'm in such awe of this concealer, because it is actually canceling out the hyperpigmentation, and that's really hard to find if you don't know what products to look for. I also placed some of the concealer on some hyperpigmented spots on my face that I also wanted to conceal. It is such a great concealer. You saw it literally washed away the dark under eye circles just like that, and I'm using my flat concealer brush to blend out that concealer. Y'all, so we're gonna move right along to foundation, and I'm using two foundations, not one but two foundations, because actually one of my foundations, which is the M.A.C, is too light for me, and my Stila Aqua Glow Serum Foundation is actually too dark for me. So if you know me, you know I don't waste product. I try my best not to waste any product. So I just thought that it would be a good idea for me to just go ahead and mix both. So like I said, the Stila is the Aqua Glow Serum Foundation in color Tan Deep. And this is my M.A.C Studio Sculpt Foundation in color NC45. And I'm using a Marc Jacobs foundation brush to blend that out. And guys, this brush is the shit. Like, I know I say that about all the stuff that I buy, but I'm telling you for good reason. If I like it, that means it's good, because I'm so picky about all the products that I buy. And as you can tell, I'm blotting that foundation in my skin because I want it to adhere nicely, and it makes it really easy with this brush. It just blends in nicely, smoothly, and it just diffuses out. Alright, moving right along, I'm using my contour stick by Anastasia Beverly Hills. You guys already know what's up, color Truffle. As you can see, I am almost done with this stick. Thank you, Jesus. I've literally had this stick for like almost 2 years, and I'm about, ready to try something new. Even though this suited me well, perfectly, I want to also experiment with my contour because I've had this stick for a while. I'm pretty sure that there's other things out there that are waiting for me to purchase. Alright, so I'm placing the contour, as you can see, in the designated areas: top of the forehead, cheekbones, nose, and chin, and I'm taking my buffing brush by e.l.f. and blending that out. Okay, y'all, so I mentioned before that I like my under eye to be super light, so I'm going back over my previous concealer with M.A.C Moisture Cover in color NC35. And this is my preference. Like I said before, not everybody likes their under eye or their highlight to be super, super light, but because I do suffer from dark circles, I like to make sure I have that extra coverage. And I'm just going to place a little bit under my eyes, on the tip of my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and under my chin. So I'm going to go ahead and take my flat concealer brush and blend that out. Guys, typically I like to use a blending sponge, but like I said, these brushes are amazing. I have really been liking the way my makeup has been diffusing out with just using the concealer brush alone. So as you can see, I'm just dabbling that out. Like, I'm making sure that I keep it in a saturated area, but then using the tips of my bristles to you know, diffuse it out. And this actually works for me a lot better than the blending sponge. I still really fuck with the blending sponge. I'm always gonna still keep that in my makeup routine, and as you will see later on, I still use it. But for my concealer, I think I'm gonna stick with the concealer brush for now on, because I like that it blends out more evenly, more smoothly, and it just looks more natural. It doesn't look like it's too much. So yeah. So we are gonna go ahead and set that bad boy. I'm using my beloved Laura Mercier. You guys know, if you watch my previous video, I will not stray ever again. I have been through so many different setting powders, and this one has been the truth. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick with her. I'm using a blending brush, or this might be a blush brush. I think this also comes in the kit that I mentioned, and I put a little bit of that setting powder on that brush and dabble it onto my under eye concealer to make sure that doesn't crease or run or get oily or none of that bad stuff. So I would consider this to be a soft set, because I am going to go back over it later on with my blending sponge and use a little bit more to make sure that it's saturated and set really nicely. We'll be using blush. This is by M.A.C, and y'all know I'm no good for names sometimes. The back of this sticker is so beat up that I can't even read what color this is, but I want to say that is Raisin. Don't come for me if it's not. I'm really not sure, but yeah, I'm going to still proceed by putting some blush on my cheekbones, and I'm bringing that a little bit higher than normal. I really like the way I've been setting my blush lately. Okay, I think your girl is coming together. We are almost done with the completed look. Make sure that you stay to the very end so you can see everything. Now I'm going to jump into powder foundation, and this is by Kat Von D in color Deep 72. And I'm going to use this as a bronzer. I don't really need to go over my whole face with this because this is super dark, but I like to place it on my forehead and bring it kind of down to my cheekbones to make sure it's a nice, you know, gradient effect that you get. And this helps, you know, give your face that bronzy look. Because I'm not doing an eyeshadow look for my everyday look, literally this is, you know, very simple, very versatile. I'm also going to use some of that foundation and place it on an eyeshadow brush and just go in the crease of my eye and diffuse that out just lightly. I'm not using a lot, just a little bit, just to give my eye some definition. I told y'all I was still going to be using my blending sponge. I'm going back over my under eye with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. So I'm going to place that a little bit on my forehead where my smile lines are and proceed with under my eye and kind of contour my nose a little bit. I don't go heavy on it, but we're going to blend that out. So if it looks heavy right now, don't be worried. We're definitely going to make sure we blend that out. Hey guys, if you see me placing on my winged eyeliner, you know that we are almost to the finish line. This is literally my signature. I love my wings. I have to have my wings. Now lately I have been experimenting without wings, and I just feel so naked without my wings, guys. This is kind of my thing. So I did not get them perfect like I wanted to because my eyeliner is getting a little bit old. This is e.l.f. liquid eyeliner in color black, and when it starts to get a little bit old, it gets clumpy and it doesn't go in as smoothly, so I'm having that struggle right now. But I do have a video where I'm going over full detail how to get sharp wing eyeliner. I will have that also linked down in the description box below, so make sure you go ahead and check that out. Alright, so before I place my falsies on, I want to mention that I do go over my waterline with that Kat Von D foundation just to give my eyes a little bit more definition. I take a flat eyeshadow brush, and this also is included in the Morphe makeup brush set that I will have linked down below, and I just go over under my waterline just a little bit just to give my eyes some definition, make them pop a little bit more, and then I proceed to dust off that excess setting powder. Alright, so now I'm going to set under my cheekbones, and I'm using my Huda Beauty setting powder, and this is in color Blondie. I don't really know if it's necessary to set under my cheekbones. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to continue to keep this in my routine, but as of right now, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I set under my cheekbones. I'm placing a little bit on with a blending sponge, and then I'm dusting that off with my foundation brush, and this foundation brush has a little bit of that Kat Von D foundation left on it, so it really diffuses out really nicely and it doesn't look too cakey or too white. Okay, so if Rihanna don't do nothing else for the term of her career, just keep making this How Many Carats Diamond Balm, all right? This is my go-to highlighter, and it will be the highlighter that I want them to use on me, on my dead body, before they put me in the casket, okay? I love this highlighter. That's a bit much, but I love this highlighter. It is so beautiful. It gives you such a natural highlight. It doesn't look, you know, too crazy. And I use my finger because I feel like I get more onto my skin by using my finger. I was previously using a fan brush and it just wasn't working out for me. So using my finger, you can see as I put that on my cheek, like, look how beautiful that is. It just goes on so nicely, and it just, you know, I love it. She's that bitch. Okay. So I placed a little bit of that highlighter on my forehead, on the bridge of my nose, on the tip of my nose, and I'm finishing it off on my cheekbones. Okay, so now that I've applied my falsies, in low-key guys, I don't know what falsies these are. They probably are Dell. I never know because I reuse my falsies, and so I just grabbed whatever matching pair that I saw first. But I am using my Colourpop mascara, and this is volumizing mascara in color Black on Black. So we are just about done, folks. I am using NYX Lip Liner Crayon in color SPL 817 if you are interested in what number this is. And I'm going to use that lip liner to line my lips. And this is in a red color. I love red lipstick. Like, red lipstick is my go-to. Not just for occasions. Like, I wear red lipstick on a regular basis. It's such a pretty color. It just pops on my complexion, and I love the way, you know, I love red is sexy. So you are definitely making a statement when you wear red. And I just want everybody to know that this makeup look is so versatile. Like, you can literally wear this makeup with any color, and you will see, if you stay tuned, make sure you stay to the very end of this video. I will show you other lipstick alternatives that you can wear this makeup look with. So I'm gonna go ahead and top my lips off with this Buxom chapstick in Fiery. And yes, I said chapstick. It is not a lip gloss. It is not a lipstick. It literally is a chapstick, and it's tinted, so I love it. It moisturizes your lips perfectly, as well as giving you that beautiful red color, and it doesn't really move. Like, it stays on your lips. It's beautiful. I love this color. Yes, I'm feeling myself at this point, because you know what, we are done with this everyday makeup look and I'm in love with it. So we're gonna finish off with a dewy finish, and this is by NYX Professionals. It's my setting spray, my go-to setting spray. Actually, my M.A.C is my go-to setting spray, but this one is just as good and it's cheaper. So I'm gonna spray that all over my face, make sure my makeup is in place, ain't going nowhere. And yes, guys, this is the completed look. As I said, this look is super versatile. You can wear any lippy with this, any lip gloss you want with this. You can go to work with this look, you can go out with this look. It is my everyday makeup routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you stay to the very end so you can see other color options that I use on my lips. Other than that, make sure you go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, and definitely share, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.